Hello, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for being here. We're very excited to have you with us. Welcome to the Center Theater Group Education and Community Partnerships Open House for the 2021-2022 school year. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Camille Schenken. I am the Deputy Managing Director for Center Theater Group, and I have had the absolute honor of serving as the Interim Director of Education and Community Partnerships since March 2020 as well, and I get to kick us off today. Today, we will share some of the programs and opportunities for students, educators, and community members. We absolutely love working with learners of all ages and experience levels across a variety of programs, and we're going to share just a few of those with you today. Everyone that you meet today will be providing image descriptions of themselves for accessibility purposes. Here's mine. I'm a white woman in my late 30s with curly brownish blonde hair, wearing a black dress and sitting in a home office with colorful quotes on the wall behind me. We are also offering live open captioning through a companion browser window. You can find the URL in the live chat on YouTube. Just open it and read it in a separate window, or you can go back to it later for a complete transcript of what we share today. I want to offer a brief land acknowledgement. I'm zooming in from the traditional territory and occupied land of the Chumash, Tongva, Fernandeño, Tataviam, and Kizh peoples. I honor with gratitude the land itself and the generations of people who have stewarded it. If you would like to share your own land acknowledgement or just learn more about the land on which you live or work or go to school, nativeland.ca is a great resource, and we've put that into the live chat as well. Throughout the session today, as people are sharing, please drop any questions into that YouTube live chat, and we'll address them at the end of the presentation. Anything that you want to ask, anything you're curious about. You just need to be signed into a free YouTube account and click on the words live chat underneath the video to share. And we'll be trying to also follow them along as we continue here. Now, I am so excited to welcome my colleague Felipe Sanchez to the screen. I'm going to hand things over to him to share some exciting stuff about opportunities for teens and young adults. Felipe, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Camille, and thanks to everyone for joining us today. My name, again, is Felipe M. Sanchez, and I serve as the Emerging Artists and Arts Professionals Program Manager for the Education Department at Center Theater Group. My pronouns are he, him. I am wearing a gray shirt with a collar. I have a black beard and goatee, black glasses, and a classic golf hat on. And my background's pretty plain. I've got a beautiful shaded white window behind me. And today I'm going to be sharing my screen now. And I'm going to be talking about our education program opportunities for high school students and teens. Specifically how teens see and learn more about theater and participate in professional training careers at our theater. And CTG at CTG, we encourage teens to learn more about themselves, our community, the world, and the arts. So how can teens learn more about theater, and see it for free at Center Theater Group? The first program I'd like to talk about is our Teen Theater Growers program. Next slide, please. Thank you. This program is designed for high school students ages 14 to 18 who want to see performances, all for free. And it's a great program for students interested in attending fun and inspiring discussions with other teens and theater professionals and artists. In this program, teens will have a chance to expand their knowledge of the theater industry by seeing shows and defining and expressing their taste in theater with others. This year's program will feature live in-person performances at our theaters and virtual discussion groups where artists from across the country can join our teens in inspiring conversations about the shows on our stages and beyond. Applications for this program will open in early October 2021 and will close on November 17th. The program will begin in January of 2022 with an orientation on the Music Center Plaza and a live performance of Everybody's Talking About Jamie. And students will also have a chance to see during the program the Lehman Trilogy Hadestown, and soon to be announced performances at the Kirk Douglas Theater and the Mark Taper Forum. So for more information about this program, you can go onto our website at ctgla.org/teen theatergoers. Now, if you go there now, you'll see our teen theatergoers from last year, and you'll see why they love the program. But in just a week or two, you're going to see an updated page with the application for this year's program. I also encourage you to log on to ctgla.org and scroll down all the way to the bottom on our main page and click Join Now, where you can join our mailing list, and you'll receive an email once these applications open for teen theater goers. So I'm very excited about this program. All right, next slide, please. So would you like to see more theater for free? Well, check out our free play program. We realize that the cost can be a barrier for youth to see theater. So we created this program, Free Play. Teens and students under 25 are invited to attend preview performances, all for free. Center Theater Group offers tickets to performances at the Mark Taper Forum and Kirk Douglas Theater, and select Amundsen musical performances as well. And for this coming season, free play tickets will become available by phone, online, and at the box office. And reservation dates for free play will be announced later this fall, which is another great reason to sign up for our mailing list. All right, so next slide, please. Let's shift from seeing and learning about theater to professional training for teens. If you are a teen who's curious about a career in theater, or maybe you know a teen who's curious, it's never too early to start exploring a career in theater in the creative workforce. Our first opportunity for teens who are interested in professional development this upcoming year is our Student Ambassador Program. It's an entirely free 8-month leadership program for LA County high school students who are interested in a career in theater. It's designed to transform teens who are passionate about the arts into leaders, team players, arts advocates, and engagement experts. In this year, our ambassadors will be working in 2 teams, community engagement and marketing and social media, alongside Center Theater Group experts and teaching artists. And they will work to design a pre-show event and social media engagement for students for the opening of, next slide please, the Tony Award-winning musical Hadestown at the Amundsen Theater. That's opening in April of 2022. I'm so excited about this year's project. Next slide, please. This program will offer arts career development training, specifically in project management and knowledge of how arts organizations operate. And in this program, we will emphasize anti-racist, equity, diversity, and inclusion values throughout the program. And we offer a stipend to our ambassadors, or they can even earn community service credits. This year's program will begin virtually in October and transition to an in-person experience over the course of the year through May of 2022. Applications are due by 3 p.m. Monday, September 27th via our website. All you've got to do is log on to ctgla.org/student ambassadors, and you'll find the application page with all kinds of information about eligibility, about the project, as well as the program dates. Students must be available for all program dates to participate. So don't forget, applications are due by 3 p.m. It's a simple application process, a short essay, submit your photo, and do so once again by 3 p.m. next Monday, September the 27th. And next slide, please. The next opportunity for students interested in pursuing a professional career in the arts are our career fairs. In the spring, Center Theater Group hosts 2 career fairs, our College and Career Fair for the Arts for high school students and the Going Pro Career Fair for high school students. The College and Career Fair for the Arts for high school students is a free event that invites students, parents, and guardians and high school educators. In the spring of 2022, we are presenting a virtual and an in-person College and Career Fair for the Arts. Our in-person fair will happen on Saturday, March 19th, and our virtual fair will happen on Sunday, March 20th. And we'll be sending updates about our upcoming career fairs via our mailing list. So be sure to sign up for that e-blast, and you'll receive updated information and how to sign up for these awesome career fairs. And next slide, please. If you have any questions about any of the programs I've talked about, you're welcome to contact me directly at fsanchez@ctgla.org. And now I'm going to pass it to my colleague, Aurora Elog, who will share more information about additional learning opportunities for early career students.
Thank you so much, Felipe, and hello, everyone. My name is Aurora Elog. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and I am a Filipino-American woman with black boxy glasses with red lipstick today. I also have a tan sweater and white dressers behind me. I call them dressers. Sometimes I call them cupboards. I'm not quite sure yet, but dressers behind me. So this segment is for our programming for college, university students, and early career individuals that are interested in pursuing a career in theater and live entertainment. So Felipe talked briefly about our career fairs that are offered in the spring, and specifically looking at the college and career fair for the arts, which is targeting our high school students. So that was a weird but so basically this is a great segue because I'm going to be talking about the Going Pro Career Fair. So this career fair is an event that invites current college and graduate students, higher education and trade tech educators, and self-identified early career individuals that, again, are looking to pursue a career in theater and live entertainment. In years past, the career fair is a free day-long event focusing on career prep, mentorship, and networking opportunities, and really an opportunity to support students making that step from higher ed to a professional career in theater. With the past 2 years, with the pandemic and stay-at-home orders, we've shifted the career fairs to a fully virtual platform. And with that, positively, we're able to provide recordings of some of the sessions and playback recordings of the workshops that's available on our website. Camille, if you could pop up or put on the screen the website to Going Pro. It's www.centertheatergroup.org/goingpro. Thank you. You can access the recordings there and also more detailed information about this program. So now you're like, Aurora, you shared a little bit about what happened in the past 2 years specifically, and you saw that graphic about the save the date. Camille, if we can bring that graphic back up. This year, we're looking at a 2-day event, and which is quite new. So similar to the career fairs, we're looking at an in-person portion of the event on Saturday, April 16, 2022, and a virtual portion on Sunday, April 23rd, 2022. This is still in the current planning phases, but we wanted to be able to share this information with you so you can save the date. And if you're interested in attending this, you can sign up for our e-blast that Felipe mentioned, and you'll most likely hear it again throughout this open house. But sign up to our e-blast, you'll get reminders about this event and details and when to register. And really also our social media platforms are great to stay updated with our programming. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask Camille if we can remove that graphic real quick. Thank you. So responsive. Thank you. We're going to talk a little bit about the internship, apprenticeship, and observership programs at Center Theater Group. So if we can look at that graphic, Camille. Thank you. So I'm very excited. We're very excited because we can share with you all that after more than a year of putting these programs on pause, the internships, apprenticeships, and observership programs will be returning this season. I wanted to give you a general overview about these 3 programs and also share a fun save the date for the internship program. And the way that I'll be talking about this is first the internships. So the internships, we really like to say, focuses on arts management. So if you're someone who's so passionate about theater and have interest in marketing, education, finance, fundraising, etc., this would be a really great program for you to look into. It's 2 days a week. In addition, there is also a professional development session offered weekly. And This will follow a semester structure. So we're following school structure, semester based, and this will be returning in the spring. Something to note, and I think Camille might mention it later, is that this might be a potential hybrid structure. Staff may be returning into office on a part-time basis in 2022. So there is a potential that this program will be hybrid, in person and virtual. But more information will be provided later. Important save the date for this is that applications will be opening December 13th for the internship program. So save the date. The apprenticeship and observership programs, they do not follow the semester-based schedule, but follow schedules of our productions on our stages. So schedules vary between the opportunities offered. But for the apprenticeship program, there are really two. It's the production and tech in production, and also the artistic apprenticeships. These are very hands-on opportunities, and you work directly with the mentor. The observership program is an opportunity for those who are in this small group of observers to observe a rehearsal, a professional rehearsal room. And it's really great opportunity for performers and designers. And in addition, those that are in this observer group will be accompanied also by a teaching artist. So you'll have the opportunity to observe the rehearsal room and what happens in that space, and then also an opportunity to be able to discuss with your peers and the teaching artists and have that peer-to-peer learning opportunity. I'm going to ask if Camille, if we can remove that graphic and also put the link for paid training. Thank you. So this paid training website, it's like a link tree. I don't know if everyone's familiar with that, but when you hit this paid training link, it'll show you all of our paid training opportunities in theater group. So there's a hyperlink directly to internships, apprenticeships, and observerships. So you can hit those links and find more detailed information about those programs. Again, sign up for our newsletter if you want to be updated on this information. And you can also reach me via email at ailog@ctgla.org. That is the end of my segment, and I'm going to invite my colleague Jesus A. Reyes to talk more about community partnerships. Hi, Jesus.
Oh my gosh, you are a professional. How did you do all that? Jeez, you're amazing. I can't believe it. All right, hola all. My name is Jesus Reyes. I'm the Community Partnerships Director, and I'm coming to you live from my casita in Boyle Heights. I have dark COVID length hair, wavy, and I have brown skin thanks to my mother from Sinaloa, Mexico. I'm wearing a black t-shirt with the Boyle Heights and Nike swoosh printed on the front. And I'm sitting on my desk, my work desk for the last year. And behind me are white walls, brown trim, and a bright pink work neon sign from RuPaul's Drag Race, a wonderful gift, a birthday gift. Thank you for my friend who gave me that. And I lead the in-person and online community programs, workshops, and community stories. And we, with the support from this team, but also from two amazing teaching artists, Estela Garcia and Aja Houston. Estela is in Pasadena watching today. Hi, Estela. And Aja Houston is a playwright, and she has a reading going on today at the Road Theater. So break a leg, Aja. Now, we hope to see you back in person in March, either at Boyle Heights Library or at CTG's Costume Shop, where we host readings and intergenerational workshops, bilingual workshops. Hey, Estela! And I tested you just to see if you were there. And so we hope to get back in person and see you, but we will continue to work on online content because there are so many people even within the community of Boyle Heights that can't attend some of our workshops, no matter the time of the day or the day of the week. We always miss people, and then there are also people that do not live in Boyle Heights but in surrounding communities that want to attend, and sometimes they can't. So this past year we had a wonderful online workshop that Estela hosted, art making, sewing, embroidery, tailoring, and we had participants from our immediate Boyle Heights community, and then people from as far as La Habra. I've never even heard of these places. Pacoima, I don't even know where that is. Torrance, I mean, I think I've heard of it. So these online opportunities and online content really engage people that could not be with us in person, and we've had full-on families, both in person and online, from a 12-year-old to a 77-year-old. So I'm happy to continue that. In the meantime, we have wonderful content online on the Community Stories page, which I want to share with you, so that between now and going to in person, please visit the centertheatergroup.org website, go to the education and community page, and then you will find this amazing page that our graphics designers put together for me, Community Stories. Everything that was supposed to go be a live last year ended up here, and it looks amazing. We have long form videos, we have short form videos created by local playwrights and local theater makers. In this moment are incredible personal stories from local community members that have been part of our circle for many years, and they went ahead and created some wonderful videos of living in this moment. And if you go to the community workshops page, this is where you're going to find some of our pre-recorded content. You can see we have makeup tutorials by Joe T. David, was a wonderful East LA College student, theater students. We have a wonderful relationship with East LA College and the theater department. So I tapped Joe, who I met as an actor, and he has his wonderful makeup series he created for us because he has a wonderful YouTube page. And Marissa Herrera is a local choreographer, playwright, writer, dancer, and teacher. She has a wonderful company, and she created this intergen movement class. And our very own Aja Houston worked on writing workshops this past year and created this series of videos that you can scroll down and look and just take a look. They're amazing. Our graphic designer, Tara Nitz, took all of Aja's script for the series and created this amazing series. So please check that out. But also, Estela Garcia is currently designing theater-based workshops to be offered on Zoom later this winter. And she will also record videos. So when you come to the community workshops page later, you will find videos that she creates, that she created on this page. So make sure you please stay in touch with us if you sign up for the newsletter. But we also have an amazing CTG community Facebook group. So go to CTG community, hashtag CTG community, and please become part of this group and become a member, and we'll keep in touch. And the education teams have other Facebook groups, so please join us there too. Now, currently, Aja Houston is leading writing workshops via Zoom, and we have spots available in sessions 2 and 3. Sessions 2 begin October 25th. Sessions 3 is in January 4th, I believe. And she made a video for us because she couldn't be here today to speak about the workshop she's leading.
Hi, everyone. Sorry I can't be there with you live and in virtual person. My name is Aja Houston. I'm a playwright and teaching artist at CTG, and I'm leading the community writing workshops for this season. These workshops are us creating a 10-minute play based on a personal story from their lives, and then adapting it into a short film outline. We have many goals for this workshop, but the most important being, and I believe the foundation of this program, is to create a safe space for these writers to build a community that gives them the freedom to truly explore their artistic voice without confines, without being self-conscious, just to be able to freely express and share these personal life stories. It's very important that we do that. And we use the Liz Lerman critical response process technique in order to do this. This technique is a way to give constructive feedback that helps the artist do during their development process. Other goals of this workshop are, of course, to teach the story structure of plays and screenplays. And for this, we use text such as Playwriting Brief and Brilliant by Julie Jensen and Writing the Short Film by Linda G. Cowgill. We also make sure that we use plays and screenplays by BIPOC and LGBTQ plus artists to really diversify the canon of work that we use to demonstrate all of these structural elements that they are learning. And ultimately, at the end of these workshops, they're going to be coming away with a full draft of a 10-minute play, as well as a full draft of their short film outline. Now, some of the fun things that we do to get to that place is I have them come up with 2 life-changing events that they would like to perhaps use for their short plays, and they pitch these ideas to the group. So they let us know what the story is about and why it's important to them, why they would like to write it. Then the group gives them feedback on what pops about this pitch, what images speak out to them, the theme, etc. And then based on this feedback that they get, the writers decide which life event they're going to write their play about. And now I always do it for any play that I write. I create an inspiration board of sorts to really visualize and build the world of the play. So I ask them to do the same. And this is you choosing images, words, that could be song lyrics, even songs, anything that helps them really get into the world of the play and get psyched to begin writing it. Once they share these inspiration boards and get feedback, then I have them dig in and start to write pages. Every workshop, they bring in pages to get feedback as they develop these short plays and short film outlines. And at the end, they complete this full draft. I bring in professional actors to read it out loud because plays and screenplays are living and breathing documents. And the playwrights need to hear them off the page in order to get ideas and hear what they might want to work and use in their second draft that they'll be taking and doing outside of the workshop. So ultimately, I just want them to have fun and not get too in their heads. At the end of the day, this is a creative process. There's nothing that should be precious and stuffy about it. They really want to make it their own and know that there is no one way to be a perfect writer. I don't know if there is a such thing as a perfect writer, and really impress on them that writing is rewriting and you never get it right the first time or the second time or the third time. And actually being a writer, I don't think we ever think we've had it right. We continue to rewrite ad nauseum. But yes, that is overall what we're doing here at these workshops. I hope to maybe in the future see some of you join us on this journey, and thank you for your time. Have a good rest of this open house.
Oh my goodness, she's so good. She's so good. Now these workshops are 2.5 hours each session. We have 15 total. They meet Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursday evenings. And we do ask that you are intermediate writer and you have some experience because she's not starting from the beginning. So if you're interested, again, be on our eBlast, or you can email me at jreyes, JREYES at ctgla.org. And I am happy to pass it on to my colleague Felipe. Take it away, Felipe.
All right. Thank you so much, Jesus. It's always so fun to learn more about your programs. Hello, everyone. It's me again, Felipe M. Sanchez. And in addition to all of the fantastic education programs we have lined up for this coming year, I'd like to share some additional resources for students, educators, and learners of all ages in the education and community section of Center Theater Group's website. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen now. Now, if you're interested in learning more about us and the work we're talking about, you're probably wondering, well, where can I find more of this information? So all you've got to do is log on to ctgla.org. This is our main page. As it says, we are here, we're ready, we're back to the live. I'm so happy our theaters will be opening again. So at the top of our website, you'll see a menu, digital stage, tickets and events, where you can learn more about upcoming shows, your visit. And right here is the education and community section of our website. Now, on this page are a ton of resources. I love this image from the production of Popol Vuh in the park many years ago in Grand Park. And if you scroll down, you'll see many different resources here we have. Our programs support artists at all points of their careers. We have some artist opportunities and resources here for teaching artists and other resources. Our audience and community section, where you can learn more about the community programs that Jesus talked about. Resources for students, which I will go into in a moment. And resources here for educators and back to school resources, which my colleague Courtney Clark will talk more about in just a few minutes. And of course, information about Center Theater Group's team. So, for example, if you want to learn a little bit more, students can click right here on the For Students section of the website. Now, in this section is a whole menu of information here: seeing theater, learning about theater, theater in your classroom, professional training and resources, many of the programs that you've just heard about. For example, if you can click in here, you'll see See Theater, and you can learn more about our Theatergoers program, Free Play, which I spoke about, our student matinees, how to get group tickets to Center Theater Group. And other resources include learning more about theater, which feature some of our Working in Theater resources, our Working in Theater portal, Working in Theater series, which is more of a college and university level, but certainly high school students can watch it. These are virtual pre-recorded resources on professions in theater, and more information about student ambassadors and our other programs. You can also scroll in and find resources in theater in your classroom, where you can find information on student matinees, professional training. My colleague Aurora talked about our observerships and apprenticeships and internships. There you can learn more information and additional resources, all kinds of fun stuff here. Working in Theater research and information, Scenes from the Vault, where you can see segments of the plays on our stages. Great for discussion in the classroom. And also our Working in Theater portal, where you can find more information that my colleague Courtney Clark is going to talk about in just a few minutes. So once again, if you want to learn more information about us, you can log on to ctgla.org and just scroll over to the Education and Communities section. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to my colleague, Tracy Kwan. Tracy.
Thank you, Felipe. Hello, I'm Tracy, and my pronouns are she, her. I am an Asian woman with straight, dark, shoulder-length hair, wearing a black and white, horizontally striped shirt in front of an off-white wall, sitting on a couch patterned with green and brown plants and flowers. I oversee our educator and school programs, and I'm excited to let you know about some in-person and online programming available to educators this year. We're just going to share a slide. Thank you. So last year we were able to make select archival performances available to educators, and are happy to make that available again until the end of this calendar year on December 31st. Some of the shows, like Zoot Suit and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, also include educational materials for use in the classroom. Educators can also receive complimentary viewing to shows in our digital stage. Two shows that are currently available are Canyon and Chavez Ravine. And I'm happy to share that our in-person student matinees are back with a show at each of our 3 theaters in the spring. At the Amundsen, we'll have a student matinee for Hadestown in early May, and we'll announce the other 2 shows at the Mark Taper Forum and the Kirk Douglas Theater in our newsletter, also being referred to as our e-blast. So those are some access to performances that are available to educators. Now let me invite my colleague Courtney Clark on screen to tell you more.
Thank you, Tracy. Hi, folks. My name is Courtney Clark. My pronouns are they, them. I'm a white person with blonde, curly, shoulder-length hair. I'm wearing gold wireframe glasses and a black tank top. Behind me is a cream-colored couch, white closet doors, and a picture frame with a Halloween garland on it. Happy first day of fall, everybody. And I'm so stoked to talk to you guys today. I work with Tracy on our educator and school programs. And as we settle back into the classroom, we wanted to share some teaching tools with you that are available through Center Theater Group. So by visiting ctgla.org/backtoschool and scrolling down to the For Educators section, you'll see a variety of resources to use in your classroom. And my colleague is going to queue up an image for us. Cool. I particularly wanted to point out our Theater Artist Classroom Connection series, the Working in Theater materials, and the More Educator Resources section. So firstly, our Theater Artist Classroom Connections include a series of videos in which innovative theater makers are in conversations with students, discussing their work as directors, playwrights, actors, and more. Then the Working in Theater video series features theater artists and professionals discussing their careers and professional journeys. Many of these have companion sheets available that enable students to further explore certain professions. Also on this section of the website, you'll find additional teaching tools such as research and information, our career quiz, and our video series on job applications. Lastly, we've created educator resources and discovery guides for many of our shows. So in the More Educator Resources section, you'll find an alphabetized list of these tools to utilize in your classroom. And if I could be brought back on screen, please. Thanks. Cool. We're currently developing even more digital content for you and your students that's going to be available soon. I know there's been a lot of mention of the signing up for the email list, so be sure to do that. And with that, I'm going to hand things over to two of our incredible teaching artists, Jessica and Rami.
Hi there. Hello. My name is Jessica Volpe, and I am the curriculum writer for an upcoming program. My pronouns are she and her, and I am a white woman with brown curly hair and bangs with tortoiseshell glasses sitting in a classroom with a green lanyard around my neck. And I'm going to throw it over to Rami.
Hello, I am Rami El Etrabi. My pronouns are he, him. I am a brown Middle Eastern man wearing a mustache and a dark one with dark hair. So there's some gray, but you can't see it. And I'm wearing a black shirt with white marks. And behind me is a colorful room of books and knickknacks. This is my office space in my home. We have an exciting program that we are currently working on. It is an in-school residency, storytelling residency. We are currently developing the program and hoping to implement it in schools in the winter. It's exciting to be going back into schools. This storytelling program will focus on students exploring, developing, and sharing their personal narratives, reflecting the diversity of Los Angeles. We believe that every student has a unique voice with a story to tell, and sharing their story can be powerful, transformative, and liberating. And I'm going to pass it back to Jessica to speak more about it.
Amazing. Thanks, Rami. So this new pilot program is going to be open to all educators in all subject areas at any Title I school within the LA County. 4 classrooms will be selected for our pilot year, and applications will open in October of this year. So get on that mailing list. As the curriculum writer, I am excited that we are going to be not only writing an incredible program, but also aligning it with content standards through the State Common Core, as well as Learning for Justice social justice standards, as well as CASEL social and emotional standards. So we are really creating a program that the educators can use in their classroom and defend for funding and time of their instructional time. So we're going to actually throw it back to Camille. And thank you so much for having us.
Hi, folks. Thank you to everybody for all of that. I'm just sitting here smiling at all of the beautiful faces and everything that's being shared. But we have an incredible team. If you want to learn about the work that we do, both all of our teaching artists, all of whom are just incredible individuals, as well as our full-time program staff, you can go to ctgla.org/programs and click Meet the Team. And I'm also going to throw up that this has lots of links over to curated resources, both everything that's been mentioned here and special guides for high school educators and also for college educators. Shout out to our incredible summer intern, Estrella Burks-Para, who created all of those curated resources. Now, I would love to bring on all of our team members. I'm going to bring everybody back, all of our full-time program staff folks. And we would be happy to take any questions that are coming out of all of you watching. It's so good to see all of you in the chat. I'm just going to,
somebody was watching this? You didn't tell me somebody was watching this?
Nobody's watching. Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
it's just
thank
us.
you. How's my hair?
Let's see. I'm going to put up a few. Center Theater Group affiliate says, so glad student matinees are returning. It's been lovely having virtual student matinees over the past year and a half. We are also excited to get back to the live in-person matinees. We had a question about the date for the career fair. There was a question about what the date is. Is that Sunday, April 24th or Saturday, April 23rd? And then I think Aurora had responded, it is Saturday, April 23rd.
Yes, thank you so much, Amanda, for catching that.
Thank you all.
And also welcome back. I remember you at the production job fair.
All right. Just for our team, is there anything that you all want to add to what's already been shared? Anything that you forgot to say that you want to bring in now while we're waiting to see if there are any other questions from folks? I had wanted to mention that there was that we are going back to, we're being fully virtual through the end of the year. As in the calendar year. And then we as a team are going to be gradually moving back into hybrid work. So that's kind of our timeline. But safety is our absolute number one priority for the students that we work with, for ourselves, for our teaching artists, for everybody kind of in our circle. So you will see us kind of gradually moving back to in-person when we feel it is safe to do so. Here is a great question from Carla. Hello, Carla. Carla says, are the high school programs only open to students in the city of Los Angeles, or is it open to LA County? Put that over to
Hi,
Felipe.
Carla.
Yes. Hi, Carla. Thank you for your question. Yes. So both the Student Ambassador Program and the Theater Goers Program are open to students who reside and attend school in LA County. But there will be other opportunities for teens to participate. The Free Play program is fully open to students outside of the LA County area. And we'll be certain to have our student ambassadors are throwing a wonderful event in the spring that's open to students from the entire region. And there will be other opportunities as well. But you are correct. The two programs I talked about, both student ambassadors and teen theater goers, are for Los Angeles County high school students. So thanks for clarifying that.
I don't know that, thank you, Felipe. And I don't think that anything that we do is solely focused on city of Los Angeles. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Oh, here is a great one from Ani. What are the criteria for choosing applicants for the new storytelling pilot program or the other programs for teens? What an excellent question. The very short answer is each one has different criteria. Tracy, I know that pilot is still being developed, so I'm not sure if you have an answer to that yet, but we can start with you.
I will say that for the new high school residency program that we're offering, that we will put in the application what the criteria is for selection. But we're piloting this in only 4 classrooms, so it's a very small pilot. But you have to be a Title I school in LA County to apply.
Thank you.
I can speak on the criteria for the Student Ambassador Program. I'll start with that. For that, LA County high school students ages 14 to 18 are welcome to apply. And certainly, the students not only fill out their application, but there's an essay component to that. And, when we do our selection process, we're looking to build the most diverse team possible. Certainly, we are really love engaging the most diverse team of teens in these programs. So they get to learn from each other. They come from different racial and ethnic backgrounds, ages, certainly different high schools from across the region. And many of the teens just love meeting students from across the area. So that's another criteria we look at. So we build teams based on age, grade, high school. For the ambassador program, we do focus on selecting one student from each high school, so we don't have too many students from one school on the team. So that's some of the eligibility requirements for that program. Teen theater goers is similar. Students must reside in LA County. Also, for that program, we're looking for students who are interested in talking about theater and talking about it with teens and artists. No experience necessary for any of these programs either. That's another thing I want to mention. So you don't have to have experience in marketing or social media. Maybe you've never been to Center Theater Group before. That's okay. We're open as far as that goes. So theater goers also has an essay component. So we're just asking questions like, if you're an artist, why are you interested in this program? If you're not an artist, but you're curious about theater, why do you want to do this program? And we do have a committee of people that read those essays. Always a difficult decision, but those are some of the eligibility requirements for those programs.
Thank you, Felipe. And I also want to just acknowledge that we are so grateful that all of our programs are free, that we offer to everybody. That is not the case. We are all aware in other arts education settings, and I want to thank the generosity of all of our funders and supporters, several of whom are here watching this right now. You know who you are. Thank you, including folks from the Center Theater Group Board of Directors and our Education and Community Partnerships Committee. So thank you all for that. And then all of the professional development programs, including the Student Ambassador Program, internships, apprenticeships, and observerships, are all paid to the participants. So those are all, we're really very grateful that we are able to uphold that value and make sure that our programs are as accessible as possible. All right, I don't see any additional questions. So I think for those of you who are watching this later after the fact, click on that live chat link and you will still be able to see all of the chat. So you'll see what we're responding to. We also have some links in there. We also are going to make sure that our web pages stay updated. So this is a great link. You can access everything that we've been saying there. Again, if you want to find out more about any of us, ctgla.org/programs, click Meet the Team. And then the best way to find out about things as they're announced, all of our open application programs, is to go to the very, very bottom of the page on our website, click Join Now, and then you can check a box to hear from Education and Community Partnerships. And that is truly where we announce everything first. So with that, does anyone else have anything that they'd like to? Oh, I was going to also say, you can reach out to us at education@ctgla.org, and I will put that up as well. Several folks gave their individual email addresses as well, but this does go to our team, so you can reach out to that as well. Folks, anything else to add before we head out?
No, just thank you for spending an hour with us, or 50 minutes.
Thank you all. We appreciate you so much, and we'll see you at the theater really soon.
Bye, everyone.